Hey everyone, happy spring. We are having some gorgeous days here in North Texas. I hope you're out there enjoying the spring. Today I want us to talk about courage. Now I know courage is this massive concept, and we think of some superhero swooping in to save the day, save the universe from some global colossal crisis. So maybe we make this idea of courage a little too unattainable when we think of it like that. Let's simplify it. Let's make it something that we can get our heads around. And if you go back to that word, I'm kind of a geek like that. I love to go back to the original words. And courage came from the root word for courage came from Latin, and it means heart. So this word courage used to mean the idea of speaking one's mind by telling your whole heart. So speaking your mind by telling your whole heart. That is really what courage is. We've kind of morphed it over the decades, right, and centuries. But what if we were to get back to that kind of courage, that kind of ordinary day in, day out courage? What would happen? It would be us choosing vulnerability. And we really live in a world, in a society that teaches us to hold back, right? Hold back a little. Hold back. Don't be so transparent. But when you think about courage, when you think about this idea of honestly and openly speaking about who you are and what you experience, we do see that in people, and we do feel like they're courageous, right? When someone shares their passion or their dream, or when someone shares the horror of their story, racism, or being a victim of rape or abuse, or even those day in, day out mom moments where you feel like you failed. When we share those things, when we speak them out loud, the rest of the people in the room go, "Oh, that's courageous," right? So that's we can see it as courageous. And in the middle of this world where we're told, don't show your cards, right? Don't tell too much. Hold back a little. And so in childhood, we start this whole idea of holding back. We learn, hey, I'm not supposed to say that, apparently, because of the way mom looked at me. Or I'm not supposed to do that because of the way dad reacted. Or I'm not supposed to cry right here in this space, We start learning it as children. And so we quit being courageous. Courage gets squelched. So this idea of courage, it could look like reaching out for help. I mean, we don't do this. It's so weird, but we just don't do it. We don't say, hey, I'm not following. I don't understand. We're sitting in a room full of people and it seems like everybody else gets it. And we don't say, hey, I need more information. That's courage, right? Or what about all those times where we choose not to get excited? Something might happen. Something might be coming. There might be an interview for a new job, or there might be whatever. And we choose not to get excited because we don't want to be disappointed, right? So we don't choose vulnerability. Hey, if I get vulnerable and excited, I can also get vulnerable again with disappointment. But we hold back. We definitely don't confess our shortcomings. That would be another part of this courage, right? We don't talk to others about places where we fall short. Let me give you an example. I think of mothers here, but the mother that comes racing into the concert in the evening and she missed the solo of her son. She was too late. She got there too late, and she's haggard, and she's got a baby on her hip, and she's obviously rushed in from wherever she works. And what tends to happen in the room is that the other parents look at her and roll their eyes. The other parents, without even words, pass some kind of judgment on her. But what if we actually confessed, hey, last spring, I forgot about the concert. I didn't even show up. What if we literally whispered to her something about our own, get vulnerable, something about our own story that would help her go, oh, I'm not alone in this. So, courage. This is the topic of the day, courage. when we begin to look at our own courageous steps, the ways that we speak honestly and openly, what we discover is this kind of courage starts a ripple effect, and it invokes in other people courage. We all begin to act in courageous ways. So I'm challenging you this week to be courageous. Think about these questions. Where do you hold back? Where could you share your own experience and start a ripple effect of bravery? And where do you see courage in others? What can you do to acknowledge that courage? Take those questions and run with them this week and be courageous. I'm Michele Gooch with Life by Design. I'm here Wednesdays at 1, talking about all kinds of things to empower us. You can find me at www.lifebydesign.guru, G-U-R-U. If you are interested in someone partnering with you along the way, moving you through whatever transitions or stuck places you may feel like you're in. I'd love to invite anyone who's listening to this, anyone who gets on and watches the video, I'd love to invite you to Savvy Women's Summit. It's going to be April the 21st at 6:30 Central Time, 6:30 p.m. Central Time. And I will put the link in the comments below if I remember to do that. If not, call me out on it. Because I want to give you a complimentary ticket. If you're watching this, I want to give you a complimentary ticket to the Savvy Women's Summit, April the 21st. So watch for the comments, and I'll drop a link in there. I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.